Okay, this is problem 11 from the second algebra section. Teacher's traveling by train from home to Washington, D.C. Okay, so here she is. Well, hold on, let's try that again. Here she is at home, and she's going to head all the way to D.C., and that is a distance of 1,263 miles. Okay, she actually travels 85 miles per hour, so 85 miles per hour. Okay, which of the following functions represents the number of remaining miles, Wx, she has to travel to reach her destination after X hours? Now, this is a place where when the algebra gets complicated, sometimes it's easier to kind of make a chart and figure out what would the answer be. Let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, so here's hour. Elapsed, E-L-A-P-S-E-D. Okay, after 1 hour has elapsed, okay, you do 1 hour, she's done 85 miles, okay, and you would take that and subtract from 1263 minus 85 times 1, which would be, again, use your calculator, 1263 minus 85 times 1, which is 1178. And this is how much is remaining to travel. Now I'm doing the math here, and I'm being very explicit because that helps me to figure out the formula. Okay? At hour 2, that's going to be 2 times 85, right? But then what you're going to do, if you want to know how much, that's how much you did travel, you would take 1263 and you would subtract 2 times 85. Notice I didn't do the math, and there's a reason for that. If I do the math, it's hard to see the structure in this expression. But if I just leave it undone until the very end, I think it's easier to see. Okay? All right, if I do 3 miles, let me see. If I do 3 miles, I would do 3, that means I've traveled 85 miles 3 times. So I would take the total distance and subtract the 3 times 85 that I've traveled. So 1263 minus 3 times 85 is 1008. Okay, so the question they're asking is, which expression would give you Wx? The remaining is Wx. And here is where you'll find the expression. Okay, so looking at this, you can kind of see the pattern. If it's 4, you're going to have 1263 minus 4 times 85. All right, so if it's x, it's going to be 1263 minus, you'll notice 85 is x times 85, but we always write it 85x. So 1263 minus 85x. Okay, so anytime you're not sure, don't approach the algebra. Do the numbers first, but don't work it out. And it will help you to see the structure in the expression and find the correct equation. So based on that, here's your redemption problem. Put your video on pause if you need to. Jameson's saving up his allowance. The cost is $11.04. He receives $16 a week. Which of the following functions represents the remaining amount of money needed to buy the tablet? It's very, very similar. The difference is that instead of distance, it's money. But give it a try. Remember, do numbers first so that you can start to see the pattern, and do the x last. It'll make it much easier. Okay? Do it. Show your teacher. I hope you get it right. And best of luck.